So it's the night before Sacred Sheep and I'm getting my outfit put together. So this is my jumpsuit with my Mama cardigan, and I'm adding my Just Keep Swimming shawl. So my outfit is ready to go. I already have a skein of yarn on reserve because of course I do. And I'm meeting my friends in the morning for breakfast. So we are all set to go, and I will talk to you in the morning. Good morning. So I am up early today because today is Sacred Sheep Fiber Festival Day, which is a fiber festival in Portland, Oregon. And this is the second year. And I only live about 20 minutes away. So I get to go. And this year I am wearing my Mama cardigan by Pip and Pin. One of my favorite cardigans to wear to festivals because it's super easy. And I just made this cowl, which is Just Keep Swimming, and it is in yarn from Ocean Knits, who has a booth there. And we are all ready to go. So I will see you soon, and let's go. finished our coffee and made the short walk over to Sacred Sheep. Show you the banner. And This is our first walk around the courtyard, and the first thing we see when we walk in is sheep. There's sheep. I'd say there's sheep. All right, let me flip it and give you a little tour of the courtyard. There's a coffee shop, the community tent where everybody is knitting and crocheting. There's some food over here, some things, the salmon on red, venue, meetup corral, farmer's daughter fibers is over here, and then the marketplace is right through that door. I'm gonna go see what we can find. All right, let's do a tour. So, if we start on this end, Teal Torch Knits is over here in the corner. And then we have Snake River and Jada Woo here. Let's flip around so you guys. So, this is right off the entrance. This is Woolfolk Yarn, Ocean Knits, Spin Cycle, is past the green thing that we haven't quite figured out what it is yet. And yeah, here we go. This is Teal Torch Knits down in the corner. Jada Woo, Deegan, Ritual Dyers. Ocean Knits is over here. It's done. This is where I got a couple of skeins from today. And Rolling Palette, of course. Magpie. Spin Cycles on this side. Wandering Flock, obviously. Over here. It has been busy, so let's see if we can get a little bit of inside there. And North Star. Farmer's Daughter is down at the end, and what we've been calling the Button Lady, Cottontail, and a Berber keeping warm. So that's a little tour of everything. And this way too, we'll do a walk from one side to the other. So it's not very long, but there is quite a bit shoved into all of the things in here. And that's really nice. It also doesn't feel super crowded most of the time though. So, you can see all of that. And we're back to the green thing that's a landmark. And then we are back to where we started. Okay, so I took myself and my yarn on a little lunch field trip to a interactive museum called Hopscotch to have their food. And here, let me show you why. So this is my, it's called a Medusa. It's grenadine and orange juice. My yarn, obviously, is over here. My macaroni and cheese. And these are funfetti French fries. So yeah, pretty much heaven for me. So I'm gonna have a little lunch and then we will head back to Sacred Sheep. Okay, so we are in Emily of Woolen Palette's booth, and usually I make her talk, and I will make her talk later. But she has all of her things put out in containers, and Becca thinks it's fun to make me touch them all. And so I have to touch the box. It's under my nails. Why? This is that. I don't know what. It feels like gravel. Okay. I don't know what any of these say. This is wow. Oh wow, that's like poking. Okay. What do we see? Oh, that's like actual dirt. Okay, Tango Cosmos. You can come in.
Okay.
I didn't mean you.
Okay.
I'm filming a YouTube where we touch all of these things. Oh, these are just sticks. Becca made me touch the bugs, and they got under my nails, and it was like... Okay, these feel like flowers. These feel like real flowers.
I'm gonna just like I touch them every day, all day.
I know. This feels like dirt again. Pin cushion.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. These really just feel like dirt and flowers. Marigolds feel like flowers. Oh, what is that? Okay.
They're just like tend to be a little more moist. They're like not as dry. Like
yeah. Black walnut. Oh, I thought this would be hard. This is like shaving.
yeah, it's just like soft and all.
Okay. That one's okay. Okay, now we made it through all of them, and I didn't die. Okay, so I thought I would film a couple of my favorite booths. So we're going to start down here on the end. Teal Torch Knits. This is all the bright colors. There's mini skins, birthday. I have quite a lot of her yarn, if you haven't noticed. And I'm really partial to this one. This is Pink Lemonade. Pretty sure I'm going to get that one. That one might need to come home with me. I have this one. Where are my peeps at? I have made something with that one. And then we have some speckles and some solids. There are some samples over here. And we have the flags up here. And this is one of my favorite booths. This just makes me so happy to stand in all this color. Okay, so this is the Woolen Palette booth, and this is my friend Emily's yarn, and she dyes it all with natural things. And my friend Mackenzie is hanging out in her booth today, and her goal is to sell all the yarn. So I tried to help with that. We also have what I'm calling the sensory area of Sacred Sheep. That we have sensory bins of all of the different dyes, things that Emily dyes with. Let me flip in this side too. So she uses onion skins, a flower I can't pronounce, black walnut, pincushion, marigold, longwood, chamomile, Tango Cosmos, madder root, Brazil wood, weld, and coquille bugs. That's what I affectionately call the bug yarn. And we have some really awesome samples and worsted and DK over here. Sounds like a giant. And that's a pretty Woolen Palette booth. Okay, so this is my friend Emily, who is the dyer at Woolen Palette, and she does all the natural dyeing. And I'll let you talk now.
Okay, well, let's talk about some color and the materials. You already saw the sensory stuff on the table. Let's talk about some of the materials. Right here I have a super dark blue that was dyed with logwood, which are these wood chips right here.
How does brown make blue?
Well, it's a warm weather deciduous tree that is like a red heartwood, and over alum it will give you purple, but over copper or iron it will give you dark blue. And so it's a really stable bond, and it gives you a really nice dark blue. And if you over dye it with weld, which this is, well, will make bright yellow, and this is what that looks like, these stalks. Then you will get this intense dark green.
I was wondering if that was what you were about to tell me. I was like, are you for real?
Here with this, and you can get that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So I am back from Sacred Sheep, and as my friend Becca keeps saying, it's great to hang out with all our fiber friends. It's also great to sleep in our own beds. So, it was really fun filming for you guys yesterday. I had so much fun looking at the show and what we were doing from the perspective of how I can make it really cool for you guys and document that, especially for people who weren't able to go to Sacred Sheep. I know that fiber festivals are such a privilege, and I'm so lucky to live in a place that we get so many of them. So I wanted to show you what I got and brought home with me. I also ended up buying a couple things that were inspired by the show, but weren't physically in my hands at the show, and so I will show you guys those too. So the first things I got were from Fiona K Knits, and these I saw on her website before we went. So this is called Have You Ever Seen a Portal? And I just love the rainbow colors of it mixed with the black. My sister says it looks like a color crayon, and I actually think that that's a really awesome description, and I will take that any day. So this is the Sacred Sheep exclusive colorway with the bright pinks and teals and purples. These are both the same base. They are sock weight Stampede sock, which is 85% wool, 15% nylon. I haven't decided what these are going to be yet, but I really love Fiona's colorways, and I haven't gotten any of her yarn yet. So those were my things that I got from her. And so I spent a lot of time in my friend Emily from Woolen Palettes booth. So this is actually the bug yarn, and it was the last one, and Mackenzie convinced me that I absolutely needed it. So she also did something really cool and dyed 50 gram skein. So this is a 50 gram skein of fingering weight, which will be perfect for fingerless gloves, and Mackenzie decided that these should be fingerless gloves for my sister for Christmas. So add that to the list of growing Christmas presents that we're going to make. And then I had to get something from Teal Torch. Christina's one of my favorite dyers, and this felt like a new colorway to me. I'm not sure if it's a new colorway, but I haven't seen it around. It also does not look like other things in my stash right now. I really think that this would be cool with some kind of a drop stitch pattern. I haven't figured out what yet, and more of like the drop stitch cowl I did a couple weeks ago that it drops one stitch, or the elongated cables cowl that I just did with kind of a drop stitch thing. But I feel like this would look really cool in something like that. So also there was a fellow knitter that was that I spotted around all day who was wearing a hair clip that had a yarn ball and knitting needle sticking out of it. And it was just the coolest hair clip I've ever seen. And so my friend Vanessa encouraged me to go ask her where it came from. And so I went and asked her. It comes from Peach Fuzz. And so I ordered one, and that will be coming soon. But it's just such a statement piece, and it made me so happy. So I am really excited for that to come. The other thing I got was my friend Laura from Always Be Kind Yarn was wandering around at Sacred Sheep, and I got to talk to her, and she has a couple of her Taylor Swift events. It's kind of like an advent, but it's only 13 days, so it's an event instead of an advent left. And so I got the mini skein version, and so that should be here in the next couple of weeks, and I will open that on my channel. My Taylor Swift advent ended up falling through, and so I was so happy to be able to find one that was still available, and I just can't wait to open it. So that is going to be super fun. More on that to come. And yeah, so that is a wrap on Sacred Sheep weekend. These are all of my new pretties, and I can't wait for more fiber festivals and shows in 2025. So remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you soon.